Well, hey guys, what's going on? Jamie here. It's Friday, so you know what that means. This is my Friday recap video. Lots of updates, lots of platforms to talk about. So grab your favorite beverage and we'll go ahead and jump right into it. Of course, it goes without saying that I am not a financial advisor. Never take anything I say as financial advice. If you are going to get into any of these platforms or anything in crypto for that matter, make sure you do your own research and due diligence and only put in what you can afford to lose, guys. Okay. There's risk involved. So, again, if you're going to get in, risk capital only. Also, follow me on Telegram. I will leave a link for that down below. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, go ahead and subscribe. Hit the little bell icon so you'll get notified straight away whenever I do a brand new video. Again, follow me on Telegram, guys. There's some platforms that I'm in that don't allow us to promote publicly on YouTube or on social media. So again, I do those in our private Telegram. So if you want to get those updates, you want to get exclusive content and exclusive videos, make sure you're plugged into our Telegram. Okay. All right, guys. So let's go ahead and jump right into it. Again, nice little pump we saw this week. You see Bitcoin at 30K, had a nice little pump, 8% up over the last 7 days. Ethereum almost 11% up over the last 7 days, over that $2,000 mark. So that's pretty cool. And BNB doing its thing. You can see her over that $300 mark as well. So again, nice little bounce, nice little pump. I don't think we're, officially in a bull market or anything like that. But it is nice to see some of these prices, moving in that direction. Although I don't mind it being a little bit low. We're accumulating right now. In the bear market, that's when you want to be accumulating everything so that when we do go into a bull market, and we will at some point, you want to have full bags, right? That's the name of the game. That's how we were able to do it. If you look at, I've been in crypto now for a while. I've been through like two down markets like this, and that's when we really accumulated a ton of crypto. And when it took off, it was like amazing, right? So again, this is not something I've never seen before. I'm pretty familiar with this. That's why I never panic. I think Bitcoin will be 100K at some point one day down the road. And seeing it at these prices, now is a good time to be accumulating, buying, et cetera, et cetera. I use these platforms to accumulate a lot of Bitcoin. So again, we'll talk about some of these different platforms. Let's take a look real quick before I talk about platforms. I'll give you some tools that you can use. A lot of you guys ask me for, crypto debit cards and different tools and things of that nature. This is one that I've been talking about now for, I don't know, 2 or 3 weeks. This is Ultimo. This is a crypto debit card that gives you an offshore bank account as well. Cool thing about this is the withdrawal thresholds from an ATM are pretty high. I think you can take out up to $20,000 per day from an ATM. If you can find an ATM that has 20K, you might have to go to a couple, hit up 3 or 4 or 5 ATMs. But the fact is, having the ability to take out and off ramp your crypto in that, with that much of a threshold, if God forbid there's an emergency, it's always a pretty cool thing. So again, you can check this out. This is Ultimo Pay. This right here is unbanked. Used to be called Block Card. They rebranded themselves as unbanked. This is a crypto debit card only available in the United States. Ultimo is available internationally. This one here is only available in the United States. But cool thing about unbanked is you can actually get crypto back whenever you use the card. So if you're staking on the platform, like I'm staking on the platform, so every time I use this card, I get 6.38% crypto back. It's almost like a cash back, but you're not getting cash, you're getting crypto. So that's a pretty cool thing with unbanked. Doesn't have the big thresholds. Like I think the max you can take out every single day from an ATM is $500. But again, if you're just looking for a simple way to off ramp your crypto or use it, and you want to get crypto back, this might be something you might want to take a look at as well. Next, we'll talk about Spritz Finance. I'm going to do a standalone video for Spritz, but this is a very cool way, again, to off-ramp your crypto or to pay your bills using your crypto. So again, this is a very cool platform. I'm really liking it. I'm going to do a standalone video for this one, so stay tuned for that. But if you want to check this out, check out the link. By the way, all the links for everything I'm going to talk about, it's in the link tree down below. So again, if you want to check out Spritz Finance, you're more than welcome to do that. Quicksilver, this is a platform if you want to diversify out of crypto, get into precious metals, gold and silver. If you guys are following the news, you know that on the other side of the world, there's a lot of countries that are moving away from the US dollar. And when countries do that and they move away from the US dollar, inflation goes at an all-time high. Typically when uh, people are moving away from the US dollar and the US dollar is losing value, gold and silver are increasing in value. So again, not a financial advisor, do your own research, et cetera, et cetera. It might be a good time to stack gold and silver. I've been stacking gold and silver for years. This particular platform I've been in since 2019, but for years before 2019, I was stacking gold and silver. So yeah, pretty awesome. You can build out the network if you want, or you can just simply, stack gold and silver. There is a business opportunity attached to this, but again, totally optional. This one here is Savings Highway Global. We've been talking about this little by little over the last couple of Friday recap videos. It's a membership that allows you to save money on bills that you're probably already paying for. So the average member saves 5 to 10,000 per year on their bills and their expenses. You can save 5 to 10,000 a year. That's equivalent to making 5 to 10,000 a year. So again, you can buy more crypto with that. I don't know, figure it out. But this is a membership that I have. I've been using it. It's pretty awesome. So yeah, if you want to check this out, you're more than welcome to. The links are down below. All right, guys, let's talk about crypto, guys. This is what you're here for. Let's get into the crypto content. Let me connect this right quick. You can see here drip sitting at 44 cents, guys. This was at 39 cents not too long ago. I think yesterday it was at 39 cents or something like that. So a nice little pump up at 44 cents. I was told that the new UI is going to be coming before the Piggy Plinko game. Okay, in my video yesterday, I said that the Plinko game was coming first, and then somebody messaged me saying, "Hey, Forex just mentioned that the new UI is coming first." That's gonna be even better, I think, because for me, I don't mind games. I like these games, especially if I can make crypto. And any type of game that'll support the ecosystem, I'm all for. But at the end of the day, drip and the faucet, I mean, that's really, where my heart is at, right? That's what we've been talking about for almost 2 years is the faucet. So again, the new UI is going to be coming first, and along with that is the D3 DApp. Okay, that's going to create new utility for drip. It's going to do a lot to support the price of drip. It's going to take a lot of drip out of circulation. People can use that DApp to increase their position in the faucet. It's a win-win situation. Go check out the white paper. By the way, I did a video on the white paper for D3. And I'm going to talk about it a lot more as we get closer to the launch of the new UI. But I think that is going to do amazing things for drip. So anyway, that being said, guys, this contract's been working for 2 years, guys. And again, it's working as intended. Forex has never made any changes to it. And for that, I gotta applaud that, man, because a lot of platforms with devs that have changed, the rules and changed the withdrawals, that's what happened a lot. Okay. With this protocol, it's working as intended. You get paid 1% a day till you hit 365%. I've maxed out several accounts already. I manage, close to 10 maxed accounts right now. So again, this is still the cornerstone. I get into a lot of different things, but this is still the cornerstone, the home base of my passive portfolio is the drip faucet. So yeah, we're going to continue doing what we're doing with drip. We'll do more videos as we move forward. So stay tuned for that. If you want to use my buddy address, I will leave it down below. Animal Farm, just under 61 million in TVL. Again, no major updates right now. Typically what I'll do with Animal Farm is I'll come in every day or every other day and withdraw my BUSD from the pig pen, and then I'll withdraw my BNB from the dog pound. And again, I can extract those dividends and never have to decrease my position in the farm. Never have to sell my native tokens. Not that there's anything wrong with that. Who knows? I may sell my native tokens at some point, but right now I'm content with just leaving my pigs and dogs staked, pulling out my BUSD and BNB, and then we'll see down the road what the value of pigs and dogs will be. Once Forex launches all these different things that he's talking about. So again, Animal Farm doing its thing. We should have the fiat on ramp. That should be on the Animal Farm at some point. I think they're doing an AMA today at 3 o'clock. So in an hour from now, they're going to be doing the VC over in the Animal Farm Telegram. So that should be pretty interesting. Anyway, Animal Farm doing its thing. Let's talk a little bit about Solar Road. This one here I just got in today. If you didn't see my intro video, it's right before this video. Go check it out. I really think this one can be a monster of a platform. It reminds me a lot of a platform called Fintosh, which I didn't get into. It's about almost a year old, that platform, but there's people that are making a killing with that platform in Asia, and this looks like very similar. There's a lot of similarities. This one here, though, just launched 6 days ago. So again, very, very cool. I like getting into these platforms early. And if this does a fraction of what that other platform did, it's going to be happy days, happy days ahead for sure. So again, this one here is pretty simple. It's a DApp on Binance Smart Chain. I'll leave a link for this down below. You can see here, all you need to do is have your MetaMask open. And let me refresh this. There you go. So you just need to have your MetaMask open and it'll connect. And with this one here, you get up to 1.2% per day. So you provide liquidity, you stake USDT, or not stake, you provide liquidity by depositing USDT. You're going to earn a coin, which is their stable coin. And with that a coin, you can either withdraw it out, right from their DApp right here. You can actually take, let me see here if I'll pull it up. Yeah, you can withdraw, right? You can swap out a coin for USDT and then withdraw it out, or you can take that a coin and you can put it into SOD mining. So you can take your a coin, put it in here, and this with this you'll get 1.5% a day. You can mine SOD token. That's their growth token. And this token right here, it was $20 when they started. 6 days later, it's at 40, I think $45. So I mean, it just doubled in price in less than a week, and it's going to continue to do that. That's why there's $40 million that has gone into this platform, and only 40,000 has been withdrawn out because people are using their A coin and they're staking it, and they want to accumulate this SOD token because they believe it's going to go up in price. So we'll see what happens. That being said, if you don't want to participate with mining SOD and you just want to pull out your USDT, you get up to 1.2% a day. Pretty awesome. Anyway, check out the video I did before this one. It really breaks everything down, but I'm really bullish on this platform. I really think this can be a monster of a platform. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. Anyway, I'll leave a link for this down below. Let's take a quick look at VideoLook. Right now, broke the 70 cent mark. So that's pretty, that's staggering right there. When I first took a look at this, it was at 0.2666. It's now at 0.7015. I didn't do the math or anything, but that's like, what is that? Like 100, that has to be like 160% or something like that. Crazy, right? Over the last 30 days or so. And yeah, you get 3% a day with this. Very, very simple. You deposit your USDT, you purchase your pack. With the packs you make up to 500%. So again, if you purchased a $1,500 pack, you're making $5,000 on that. You'll earn passive payouts until you hit 500%, and then you're going to have to go back in. But still, 500% on your deposit, that's pretty powerful. So the fact that this is paying out 3% a day, and the token price is going up, the VDL token is going up. You can see here, how people are making gains with this. Some people were concerned yesterday. I jumped into their Telegram and people were like, hey, I didn't get my withdrawal. How come I'm not getting my withdrawal? And previously, when you made a withdrawal request, the same day it would come. And I think people were freaking out a little bit because it wasn't, coming, in a couple of hours. But the withdrawal request got pushed through. I got mine, right? It took more than 24 hours. It took, I think, I don't know, a little bit under 48 hours, but I got mine. And if you look at the PDF, it says it takes up to 48 hours. So I think people were a little freaked out that it was taking longer than usual, but it's still within that 48 hours that they talk about in their PDF. So I don't know why people were freaking out. Anyway, that being said, withdrawals, they're being processed, they're being completed. I got my withdrawal. So this thing is working. So again, very, very simple platform. You create an account on your phone. And then once you create your account, you just simply fund it, purchase your pack, and you just have to watch these ads. Click this every single day, watch your ads, and you're good to go. You get paid out in VDL tokens. And again, you can take those VDL tokens and swap it out for USDT and withdraw it out to your wallet, or you can hold on to the VDL tokens and see what the price is going to be later, maybe sell later, I don't know. But again, choice is up to you. All of that being said, platform is working. There's no issues whatsoever. All right, so let's talk about BitSportsAI. This platform here just launched also, literally a couple of days old. The first, I don't know, 2 days or 3 days, there was some issues with the website. It was literally coming off and on. They had a DDoS attack. So the way I look at it is over last weekend is really when, it went live. So if you look at it that way, it's only been out for about 6 days. I upped my deposit to 10K. And with that, I'm earning up to 2.4% 6 days a week. They don't pay out on Mondays. They pay out 6 days a week. So again, depending on the size of your deposit, that'll determine what you're going to be getting daily. Just know that when you make a deposit, you don't start earning passive income until after 48 hours. Okay. So some of you guys are putting in deposits and you're like, hey, I put in a deposit yesterday and I didn't earn on it. What's going on? When you make a fresh deposit, you don't start earning passive income until after 48 hours. Okay. Now, mind you, if you put it in on Friday, well, you're not going to make anything for 48 hours. And then on Monday, so Saturday and Sunday, you're not going to make anything. And then Monday, it doesn't pay out because it pays out 6 days a week except Mondays. So your next payout will be on Tuesday if you put a deposit in on Friday. So again, I think they're not paying attention to that. So they're like freaking out saying, yeah, I put a deposit. How come I'm not making passive income? You just have to get used to those days. Once you get used to them, you're good to go. And by the way, if you make a deposit, right? Let's say, for example, you put in a $500 deposit and then you want to scale up and upgrade and you put in $1,000 deposit. And then 2 days later, you put in another 500, let's say. Each one of those deposits is treated as a new, fresh deposit. So every one of them will have a different 48-hour, lag time, so to speak. Okay. So your first deposit, it'll have 48 hours. Your second deposit will have its own 48 hours. Your third deposit will have its own separate 48 hours, et cetera, et cetera. So you just have to pay attention to that. All that being said, this platform is working. Made a withdrawal, received my withdrawal. No issues on that end. So again, we'll see what happens. But again, it's very, very early days for this platform, literally just a couple of days old. So yeah, very, very cool stuff. If you want to diversify out of crypto and get into sports trading arbitrage, this is a good platform to take a look at. I'm also in another sports arbitrage platform that we can't talk about publicly, but that one is doing extremely well also. We'll talk a little bit about it later on, or I'll do some updates in my Telegram. Anyway, BitSportsAI doing its thing. Let's talk a little bit about Liquidex or Liquidex. That sounds weird, right? Liquidex. This platform is when I was told that it's going to launch in about 2 weeks, but from other people that I'm hearing from, I think it might launch even before 2 weeks. So again, don't be surprised if this launches before the 2 weeks. But again, they gave a preview of their dashboard in their Telegram, so the dashboard looks pretty cool. They've surpassed the 5,000 member mark already, and it's just in pre-launch. Actually, it's not even in pre-launch. This is just a pre-registration phase. When they launch it, it'll be pre-launch, and then after that, a couple of months later, it'll be the official launch. But this is, again, if you like to get into things that are super brand new, super early, this one hasn't even launched yet. And I think it has, when I look at it, I think it has the ability to be around for quite a while. I think it has the legs to be a long-term legacy platform because it's not paying out crazy numbers. You make up to 7.5% per month, and the referral plan isn't paying out crazy numbers as well. It looks very, very sustainable, is what I'm trying to say. So again, if you want to check this out, I will leave a link down below. Again, it's the pre-registration phase right now, and shortly, maybe in a couple of days, we'll have it enter the pre-launch phase. But it's super early days for Liquidex. All right, let's talk a little bit about Novatech. Lots of conversation going on with Novatech inside of Telegram. Today was the passive payout day and was very, very small. I haven't even logged in to be honest with you. I haven't checked out what mine was. But people are saying that it was, almost non-existent, the payout. There was a payout, but it was very, very small. And I believe the reason why that the reason why that is, I think the owners are trying to play catch up, right? They're trying to play catch up, and they're trying to get the platform back to where it was. And in order to do that, they're doing a couple of things to the platform because they do want to get it back to normal. And we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens here. Um, I'll make a withdrawal request on Monday, because we should get our affiliate commissions tomorrow, and I'll give you guys updates on whether or not I'm getting my withdrawal. So far, every withdrawal that was owed to me was either paid or got thrown back into my trading account. So I don't really have any withdrawal requests that are pending and out there in limbo. Every single one of them was either paid or it was it was thrown into the trading account balance, per the change that they were making. But we'll see what happens with Novatech. I still feel like they can, get it together. We'll keep following them and seeing what happens. I do have, tens and tens and tens and tens of thousands of dollars in my trading account still. So just for that reason alone, I'm rooting for them and hoping they can get it together. That being said, I'll give you guys more updates as we move forward, but hopefully Novatech can, can catch up and get back to normal. EasyBot, this is a platform that pays out an average of 5 to 6% per month. No crazy degen numbers here, but if you like the fact that you can keep your money in your trading account balance and simply connect the EasyBot, you connect the EasyBot to trade with your balance, this might be something you might want to take a look at. So again, no major updates for EasyBot. It's doing its thing in the background. And we do have quite a few people on our team. I think we surpassed the 1,700 mark. So that tells me there is a market for something like this. So again, whether this is your main thing or you want to just add it to your portfolio, I think it's worth taking a look at. Let's take a quick look at the Debtbox. They launched their brand new license, Drip, not to be confused with Forex Sharks Drip, but they launched their new project. And again, that project you want to get, if you're going to get into it, again, you don't have to, but if you want to get into it, it's better to get in early rather than later. And again, the licenses are on sale, and also the micro licenses are on sale as well. If you're priced out of the actual licenses, you can still get involved with this and purchase micro licenses. So we'll talk about that on another video, but just wanted to let you know that their new project is out, and yeah, very, very exciting for sure. This is a long-term play for me. As you guys know, I've mentioned that before many, many times. I have my nodes set up. I'm mining away. This is something I'm not, jumping into today and jumping out tomorrow. This is, 12 months, 24 months down the road. We're going to be locked in with IX Global and the Debtbox. So again, it'll be fun to see what the price of these tokens are going to look like once we get into a bull market. Again, can't predict the price or, project any price, but it'll be very fun to see those of us that are accumulating right now, what it's going to look like when we do get into a bull market. So yeah, very, very cool stuff indeed. Let's talk a little bit about Validus. They upgraded their back office. So they're calling it Validus 2.0. If you log into the back office, it's a completely different back office right now. Still works the same. You can maneuver through it, click through it, but it's a very, different look to it. So that's pretty cool. But again, this is a platform that's been out now for, I want to say, a year and a half. Might be even more than that. But again, you average 10% per month with Validus, and it's working. Every single time I withdraw, it hits my Bitcoin wallet. No issues whatsoever. Validus continues to do its thing. I'm pretty sure they're getting close to hitting that 500,000 member mark. They broke the 400,000 member mark a couple of months ago. So they have to be close to hitting that 500,000 member mark. But yeah, very, very solid platform, at least so far. It's been a solid platform. TT Global, this is another platform. As you can see here, it's they're doing maintenance on the site. They do maintenance on the site every single day. But this one here, you can earn 7.5% per month, all the way up to 12% per month. And they did make a new rule to the withdrawals. This is not a new update, but if you missed my last couple of updates, it's a 50-50 rule right now. So when you get your rewards, 50% of it goes into your withdrawal wallet, 50% goes into another wallet. That other wallet you can't withdraw from, you have to throw it back into the platform. So they have this 50-50 rule now. I mean, the fact that they are still allowing us to withdraw is good. A lot of people were, not really affected because they were compounding anyway. But we'll see what happens as we move forward with TT Global. Daisy, I should probably turn on my VPN. You know what? I'm not even going to turn on my VPN because it slows down the recording. It slows down the software recording thing. But Daisy, which is right here, this platform is, it's still doing its thing. I believe they're over 800% over the last 12 months. As a matter of fact, let me check. Let me just see what the number is. I'm on my phone here. All right, so it's 825%, 825.68% profit in the last 12 months. That's if you're compounding. And again, they've had no down months with their Forex side in the last 12 months. No down months in the last 12 months. That's pretty awesome. And again, if you're compounding, 825% profit in the last 12 months alone. Daisy's been out for 2 years. So we'll do more videos on Daisy as we move forward. Right now, if I click this right here, it's not going to show up because I don't have my VPN on, because you do need a VPN for Daisy, and you need to have your TronLink wallet open as well. But Daisy continues to perform. I mean, not a lot of platforms can say they've been around for 2 years and it's still going strong. So we'll give you guys more updates for Daisy as we move forward. Vortec United, this is another platform. They just released their video for their grand opening, their office grand opening in Istanbul. It's over on our Telegram. I posted it in there. You can check it out. So there's a lot of updates that they're coming out with, but they just had their grand opening. I think it was last week. I think there was 35 global leaders that came through, along with the CEO. They're getting ready to launch a new promotion. So this one here's I think it's a sleeping giant, man. There's not a lot of people jumping into it for whatever reason, but it's performing. All the withdrawals are super smooth, and you can make up to 9% per week, depending on what plan you have. Again, this is another platform that you can make your withdrawal request any day of the week, but it gets pushed out and processed on Mondays. So some of these platforms, you just have to, know when they process the payout, so you know what to expect. Because if you make a withdrawal request, let's say on Tuesday, and it's like Wednesday or Thursday or Friday, and you're like, hey, how come it hasn't come? It's been like 2 days or 3 days. You can make your withdrawal request anytime, but they process it only on Monday. So you got to wait for the following Monday. They'll process it, push it through, and it hits your Bitcoin wallet within 24 to 48 hours. Okay. But yeah, Vortec doing its thing. No major updates. In this space, no news is good news, right? It means it's doing its thing. So I'm very excited about Vortec. Hopefully, it'll be another long-term play for us in our portfolio. CMB Coin Market Bull. They are wrapping up. They wrapped up their bull run promotion. They haven't paid out the bonuses yet. I believe they're going to pay it out next week. They're still tallying up some numbers, and from what I understand, next week they're going to pay out the bonuses. So, if you're waiting for a bonus, expect it next week. Other than that, this one here is doing its thing. You can make 1.2% daily, and everything is working. I've been making withdrawals. They've been hitting my wallet. No major issues with CMB. All right, let's talk a little bit about MaxSpread. MaxSpread Technologies. As you guys know, you do need a VPN now to access the site if you live in the US. So far the platform is working. I know there's a delay now with withdrawals. Doesn't mean you're not going to get it. It's just a little bit longer than previous. But I know they're cracking down. Like if you look at the news section of their site, I believe they're cracking down on people that have multiple accounts. Yeah, right here. So it says here, combating internal threats, abuse, and multi-accounting. For people that have, more than one account, like there's platforms that allow you to do that. And then there's platforms that don't allow you to do that. This is a platform that doesn't allow you to do that. So if you're doing that, you might have you might have an issue. I only have one account with this. This one here, you can make up to 1.2% daily. So far it's working, but we'll give you updates on this whole multi-account thing that they're cracking down with. Hopefully it doesn't create any issues moving forward. But other than that, it's doing its thing. All right, guys, just a couple more platforms here. Mainnet, this is another platform that's performing. This one here, you average 10% a month, give or take. Some months it'll be a little bit higher, but on average, since it launched, it's been doing 10% a month. This one here, another platform that I have no issues with. Pretty strong community, over 50,000 members. And this one here, you just have to go in every Sunday, toggle over your or turn on your bot so you earn the following week. If you don't turn it on, you're not going to earn passive income for the following week. But this one here is, it's smooth. Withdrawals are working, no issues whatsoever. And again, I think this is another sleeping giant. I'm probably gonna, start scaling up my deposit here because I like platforms that just, they're doing their thing. I don't have to worry about. This one here seems to be one of those platforms. Anyway, if you want to check this out, I will leave a link down below. CloudFi, I just upped my deposit to the 10K level. This one here, you earn 25% per month. Instant withdrawals, if you like that, this might be something you might want to take a look at. It's still relatively young. I think it's like 7 weeks old right now as I make this video. But yeah, we have a 10K deposit in here. We're earning 1.25% per day, Monday through Friday. And so far, so good. No issues whatsoever with CloudFi. All right, Monoworld, this is another platform where you earn an average of 10% a month. I'm going to be doing more videos, standalone videos for Monoworld as we move forward. This platform is working. I like platforms that work. What can I say? This platform is doing its thing. Again, it's only about 4 months old. They only have about 3,000 members worldwide, so still relatively young, and they are looking to grow. Their main focus, according to their president that I've had dialogue with, is their main focus is they want to be around for a long time. So again, typically platforms that pay around 10% a month, 12% a month, 15% a month, like that. For whatever reason, they've been able to sustain themselves and stick around for a long period of time. I can't say that that's guaranteed, but if there's any indication, and we look at some of these other platforms, this might be here for quite a while. So we'll see what happens. Anyway, I'll do some standalone videos for a Monoworld as we move forward. As we start to wrap up here, we have BNB Minor. You can see here the contract is continuing to go down. We'll see if it has another spike. If it does, it does. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But it's pretty crazy the fact that it's been running this long. Miners usually, they usually have a 1 week or 2 week shelf life. This one's been going on for 752 plus days. So insane. All right, guys, that's pretty much it. I have 3 other platforms here that I'll probably talk about in my Telegram because I can't talk about publicly. One of them pays out an average of 3% a week. I just posted in our Telegram what the payout was for this week, 3.15%. Powerful. The other one is a sports trading platform. Again, that platform is doing extremely well. That's a platform, guys, by the way, where you can make a withdrawal request any day of the week, but they get processed on Friday. So I've had a few of you guys message me saying, hey, I made a request. I haven't got it. What's going on? It's been 3 days. You could make the withdrawal request any day of the week, but it does get pushed out and processed on Friday. Okay. Other than that, it's exploding. It's doing awesome. That platform, I really feel like we're at the beginning stages. We're at the pre-launch still. And again, that platform has the legs to be around for quite a while. So very excited and bullish about that platform. And then the other one that I do my updates on Telegram because we can't talk about it publicly, pays out 25% a month. That one is just absolutely cranking. I did a post yesterday on my Telegram. There's 161 people making 6 figures a year passively via their packages. Crazy, okay? The number one person has 865 packages. That's over $100,000 a month in passive income. This is without referral commissions. So absolutely insane, guys. Anyway, check out my Telegram. I'll post about those platforms in there. But that's pretty much about it, guys. Hopefully you got some value. I know I covered a lot, but there's a lot to talk about. And again, now is the time to be stacking up your crypto before we get into the next bull market. Anyway, guys, follow me on Telegram, subscribe to the channel. As always, guys, do your own research. Only put in what you can afford to lose, guys. And yeah, let's go make that crypto. Peace.